The US are in 35,383,577,000,000 in debt. That's a crazy number. To understand how crazy it is, a lot of people say $1 million isn't much these days, but look, I tell you this, buy your house and you'll have cash in the bank. So how is it not much these days? We're going to come back to this number at the end of the video to see how much it's gone up. So 577, 578, we'll remember that. And we're going to dive into it. Thanks everyone for subscribing and welcome back to the channel. You like the video, feel free to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button, where we're going to be predominantly talking about XRP and why it is going to be taking over the world. So as we know it, we go through drive-throughs and all the rest, and the first thing they give us is the FPOS machine. We know it's programmed into them. It's a given. It's going to be a cashless society, no doubt. So we're going to talk some big articles. Why did this Bitcoin bull buy a lot of Ripple? So he's in Bitcoin, but he's buying Ripple, right? And then top analyst predicts a pump will be disgusting. So it's coming. Very obvious. And then we're going to go on Gary Gensler. Actually, Gary Gensler is a very interesting character because he's the chairman of the SEC. The chairman's actually higher than the CEO. We're going to have a look at what he has to say.
I think there's been clarity for years. I'm not going to speak about one. I'm not going to speak to any one matter. I'm not going to get into any one company or one token. I can't speak about any possible investigations. And I'm not speaking to all the other tokens. But I'm not going to get into any one filing because I'm not going to talk about any one of these tokens. I can't speak to any one case or any one situation.
Could you speak to the Ethereum issue?
I'm not going to go into any one set of conversations between the agency and a company. Not want me to speak about any one set of facts and circumstance. And the laws are clear. The law is clear. I think the law is clear. I think there's been clarity for years. I'm not going to speak about one. I'm not going to speak to any one matter. I'm not going to get into any one company or one.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. So he's not going to talk about any one company, but he predominantly talks about XRP, and that's all he's been, talking about. He got questioned about Ethereum, and he definitely changed the subject. So why did he do that? Why was he suppressing the technology, which is clearly good? The banks in Japan are backing it by 100%. All the banks are going to be using Ripple and XRP in 2025, so it's obviously clear it's extremely good. And I wouldn't be listening to the SEC chairman. He needs to do his homework. And now we got this guy's a very smart guy. He's obviously the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse. He's worth $10 billion. You don't become a billionaire from not knowing what you're talking about.
Is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction in about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes through that currency for that period of time.
That's correct.
So that is a guy that knows exactly what he's talking about. I'd be following him, listening to what he has to say. It's a very good investment. I invest in it. You must make sure you do your own financial, research and all the rest. It's not financial advice, but it's a very good investment in my eyes. And if you're thinking about trading at the moment, BitGenX has a very good offer. It's got 5,500 USD worth of benefits, and it's got a very big following of 1.3 million global users and 200 million in trades every 24 hours. So it is a very good platform to trade on. I trade on it every day, buying XRP. Look at it. There's a link below with exclusive benefits, so check it out. So top analyst says XRP pump will be discussed, and here's why. So we've got the ticking time. It looks like some sort of ticking time bomb. A lot of people don't understand that it is coming. So Crypto Michael recently shared his thoughts on XRP's potential for a significant price surge on X. In his post, Michael stated that the upcoming breakout from the 7-year bull pattern could result in a disgusting price pump for XRP. And yes, it is going to be taking place, but his level was at $2. I got a lot higher set on this. I reckon, hundreds of dollars. I ultimately say 1,000, but a lot of people go, no, it's impossible. The market cap's going to be way too big, but it's doesn't matter. It's possible. So one user questioned whether Michael still planned to sell XRP at $2. Michael previously revealed his intention to take profits at $2. Notably, this would send his investment in the digital asset to 1.5 million. He reaffirmed this target, writing, $2 is where I'll take profits. Doesn't mean it's the exact top, nor do I care, to be honest. So it's going to rise in his opinion, and a profit is a profit. So he summarized that kind of well. So Michael's response with a light-hearted tone, asking, why is everyone let down by my take profit target? Although some see Michael's $2 target as a conservative, he remains confident in his strategy. So he wants to make money and run, and that's okay. But yeah, he's going to be missing out, and I hope he does his research again. So a person who owns a lot of Bitcoin has also bought Ripple recently. So the CEO of Because Bitcoin invested heavily in XRP, citing specific technical analysis as a reason. XRP NVT ratio has fallen to around 125, which is considered undervalued. It is very undervalued at the moment. It's at the trough. It's a very good time to buy, potentially supporting the case for future growth. So change of heart, the ex-user Max, so the CEO of Because Bitcoin, recently on the Ripple bandwagon, jumped on the Ripple bandwagon as an investor. The executive revealed purchasing a lot of XRP tokens based on the emergence of a specific chart. Max promised to release a dedicated video on the matter and explain the technical analysis which led to that move. Never in a million years would I have thought this would be the case, but the chart never lies. I kind of say the technology never lies. The Ripple technology is far better than all the others out there, and they keep on doing a lot of investment with the universities around the world with the smartest minds, making sure it's the leader. So numerous users praised Max's decision to enter the XRP ecosystem. Right, very good. Max was even more bullish, replying to one of the comments that he expects a spike to as high as $5 sometime next year. Okay, so February next year. Then we've got E-Grade Crypto presented 5 different scenarios for a potential XRP price. So he's got his finger in a few different price ranges. The targets vary from 3 to a mega pump of 27. Okay, we're more on target of my prediction. Escaping overvalued conditions, one important factor which is worth considering when speculating XRP's future markets dynamics is the NVT, Network Value Transaction Ratio. So the metric measures the relationship between market capitalization and the value of transaction conducted on the blockchain. A high ratio suggests the asset could be overvalued, potentially signaling the likelihood of a price correction. While the NVT soared substantially towards the end of August, it has been on a downfall ever since. Currently, the ratio stands at around 125, which is generally considered an undervalued territory. So I reckon it's very undervalued. I reckon it's very suppressed, and I think it's a very good technology and a very good cryptocurrency. Make sure you do your own research and due diligence. Very, very important. So we were looking at 77, I think it was 577. So already it's gone up. What's that? 16 million. So that's a substantial increase. I'm pretty sure it was 77. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of people say $1 million isn't much, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I wish I had that. Anyways, Crypto Spartacus over and out, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoy it, feel free to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button. Peace out.